Hello my dear knitters, crafters, and today I'm here again with a tutorial. After I posted my little baby jumper, top-down jumper, I had a lot of questions about neckline, and people was saying that it's not very clear and explain better, and how to do other sizes. And I decided to do a separate video. I have this jumper. This is a adult jumper. You see, I have still in the work. This is my sleeve is going, but I decided to explain you a little bit theory and practice how you can do this lovely round neckline when you do top-down jumpers. As you see, I have a little round here on the back side, this line, and a deeper one in the front, and I done it all from top, and now I will try to explain you better this. Let me open this way. This jumper wasn't washed yet, then please bear with me. It's not very presentable. Then basically I made a little chart here, and this chart will represent what you see now on your screen. You will start working in rounds for your neck part. I used here my German twisted cast on. I've done, I think, 10 rows of the one-to-one rib stitch, and usually I like to do this line here which divide our work, and I do usually one row of the knit stitches, one row of the purl stitches, and one row of the knit stitches, and then last knit stitches row I start to distribute my stitches for ragline. And basically we will work all the way like growing from top. Then here we will have oh, excuse me, on sides we will have sleeves. Down I have a front part, and here is my back part, and that's how it looks. Basically, first thing you need to remember, this is our ragline lines, and starting here we will do increases on both sides of each of ragline line in every second row. Then after this I will take my paper, because it will be a bit confusing, but if you remember, I have here 2 stitches for each of my ragline lines. I like to do 2 stitches because I can put marker between them, and every second row you will do increases on both sides. Then it will be two stitches here, new stitches, 2 here, 2 here, and then basically every second round you will grow your work in 8 stitches, because it will be your increases. And now let me take this off. Right, here I have my chart for the ragline for this jumper, which is an adult jumper, and for the head, for the neck rib stitch, I casted on 80 stitches. 80 stitches I cast on with a German twist cast on. Then I done 10 rounds of rib stitch, and this how it looks like. Then our ragline lines of 2 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 ragline lines. This is the back part of the jumper, this is the front part of the jumper. Here are our sleeves, 9 stitches for sleeves, 25 for back, 29 for front. How I did it, don't ask me, because I will never finish video if I will start explaining you. More or less I probably will do the course about raglan because it's a lot of information, but this is for adult size. And start of the row will be here, and on my preparing row I will go all the way, put my markers, and before my last my second sleeve I will do my first increase. I do increases always with the yarn overs, as my raglan lines are 2 purl stitches. When I have in the middle purl stitches, I do first yarn over from me, second yarn over to me, to make symmetrical increases. And I talk about this all the time on my videos. When you do the your rib stitch, then you do 1 round of knit stitches, 1 round of purl stitches, and when you do your last round of knit stitches, you will start putting your markers. Then first marker you will put here and put it different color. I used to put red marker for the beginning of my rows. That's how I never forget where is beginning of my rows, and I know how I work. We will work from center to the parts all together, our sleeves, back and front part. Then our jumper will grow to the side, to all sides, all the same time. Then what you will do, you will put your marker here, you do 1 purl stitch, which is part of the raglan line, then you do 25 stitches, another purl, marker, purl, 9 stitches, purl, marker, purl, 29 stitches, then 1 increase, then 1 yarn over from you, purl, marker, purl, another yarn over to you. You done your first increases just on this point here, and then you go 9 stitches of your sleeve, and here you start increasing on all over the, because now we will do plain knitting. We will do right side and wrong side, right side and wrong side, till we create our with the short rows, our round neckline. And after this, when we finish and join our work in circle, then because we did our first increase here, we will have the same quantity of stitches on sleeves, and all will be symmetrical. Then when you come here on your additional round, preparing round, yeah, I call it, you will have already your marker here, and you will start doing your increases. Then you do your yarn over from you, 1 purl, marker, just pass to the right needle, and now we will create our short rows. All these little dots I put here is the turning points for making our short rows. Basically, we need to do our back side longer than front side, and we will create it with the short rows. Then we have 2 points on each side on the back sides, turning points. We have 2 turning points on each sleeve, and then we have, this will be the same, this will be symmetrical, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turning points on the front, because front parts need to be deeper, and this will create our round neck. Then basically you will start working till the turning points like this. You go right side, creating your short row, turn your work, go another turning point, short row, you turn your work, go another side, and work like this, like this, like this, till you come to the 7 stitches in the middle, with all creating, like, it will look like this, your work, and I'll show you later. And then when you come to 7 stitches, you will start from here, and you will continue with your increases on raglan lines. And when you come and join your work, This little piece will be your wrong side, like not literally, yeah, because you will go by right side, but it will count as the wrong side. You will twist your yarn overs, but then when you come here, you will start again your wrong side, and then you just make your own side, twist it all your yarn overs, and this only piece here, because we started before, then you just pass through without doing nothing, and then from this when you're doing your work in a circle, from this point you will start all with your row on this line, which will be left back raglan line, and then you will go and work in circles, doing all your increases the same way. I think it's all understandable. And then basically you will do your yarn over on the right side, you do your purl, put your marker on the right needle, another purl, yarn over, and then you do 3 stitches. This will be your first turning point. You turn your work and you go back, and on the back side all your yarn overs you need to twist to do avoid holes. Then you will do 3 stitches, then yarn over you will twist. This will be 2 knit stitches on the wrong side, then you will purl twisted your yarn over, and after yarn over you do 3 stitches. And then on the third you use any short rows, you know. I will show you my one of my favorite method. I like German, and this double pointed. Then on this project I used double pointed. Then you come your third stitch, you do double, and you turn your work and you go and do your increases. Don't forget this, just always right side, every second row you will do increases here, and this you just do like automatically. And believe me, just this first bit is very complicated, but then when you join your work and finish your neckline, it will be very easy to work. Then you do your increases, you pass in through the double point, you need to double, and then you don't count 3 because it will be growing here. You do your 4 stitches, 4 stitch you do double, you turn your work and you go back, and here you twist your increases, you go back, you come to the double point, this one, you purl it double, and then you do 3 more. 1, 2, third one you do double, and then after this you go back, and you go back all the way, you do your first increases here, you do the 3 stitches here, will be the same here, all symmetrical. You do 3 stitches, you turn your work, you go back, you do another 3 here, turn your work, another 3 here, turn your work, another 4 here, and here you finish your back side. Then you go all the way, do your increases and do 1, you turn, and then you will work, you finished back, and then you will work just these stitches, 1 here, and then another 1 here, 1 1 2 2 2, and then you will work this way all the way, and then when you have 7 stitches in the middle, when you're done 1 1 2 2 2 3, you will have 7 stitches in the middle. Then you will start, you will do your increases, you come here and continue in the round, you come here, you did this kind of wrong side, and you came here, and here you start your wrong side again, don't do nothing here, and here you come, and then you continue with your raglan jumper. This was theory. Now I show you how I do my short rows and first bits of this, but I hope you will be able to make your own lovely neckline. And if you're interested for me to create a course about raglan jumpers of any size, just leave comment in leave your comment, and I will think about it. Thank you. Let's go for knitting. Right, here is the start of my work. I used German twisted cast on. You can see it in any of my socks or mittens videos. Then I've made 10 rounds of the one-to-one rib stitch. I'm working in a round with my favorite magic loop method, and I've made 1 round of knit stitches, 1 round of purl stitches, and that's how my work looks now. I used 3.5mm needles for the rib stitch. After this, I will now change for 4.5mm needles because I'm planning to make my jumper with the 4.5mm needles. And then okay, on this round I will change my needles for the bigger ones, and I will put the markers to prepare for the next stage. Then I will knit all stitches. I usually use different color marker for the initial of my rounds. Then here I'll go with all knit stitches. This will be 1 stitch of my raglan line. With here will be marker, and after this I need to knit 25. On this round we will put markers between all our raglan lines. Then if we follow a chart, here will be first marker, then 1, 25 and 1 will be 27 stitches, second marker, then 1 plus 1 plus 9, 11 stitches, another marker, and go like this, and I'll see you on the next round. Right, I'm finishing my first preparing round in the knit stitches, and actually I'm here now, and I will start with my increases on this preparing round. From this point here I will do my first, because I will work like this, and don't confuse very much. We will do our first increase here before this last sleeves, and here we will start doing increases everywhere and working in our neckline. Then let me show you. Here I pass already, I put this marker between, and I already done my 2 yarn overs. All increases we will do with yarn overs, and first yarn over will be from front to the back, second from back to the front. And then here I came to the beginning, I have my yarn overs with a raglan line, and here I have my 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 stitches. Now I'll do another increase. When I say increase, it will mean yarn over to raglan line and another yarn over, then increase in raglan lines. I will start here with yarn over from purl stitch, which will be first stitch of my raglan line. I put marker between, I make another purl stitch, and here we start following our chart, another yarn over, and I need to knit 3 stitches, right? We're working on the back side of the jumper, 1, 2, third stitch I will create the double stitch. Then on right side we do it this way, we take this previous round stitch, it will be our short rows now. I hold this stitch with a finger, I knit stitch and put it back on the left needle. Then I have a double stitch, which basically 2 stitches I knit from this previous round. That's how our short row will be created. We create this double stitch, we turn our work, double stitch will be first one, and we go through back 1, 2, 3, then we came to our yarn overs, which we always do the same way, twisting 2 stitches of the raglan line, another yarn over. This will be repeating all the time, and then we came to the sleeve, and we need to purl 3 stitches, 1, 2. From 3rd purl stitch we create a double stitch for the short rows. Then you take this from left needle to the right, and then we will do the same way. We will create another stitch from the previous row. Then hold this with your finger, purl stitch, and then put it back on your needle this way. You see? And then you put this stitch which you skip back on the right needle, and now you are ready to turn. Now for the second short row we will do now 4 stitches more than, but here we need our stitch we added, and do another increase. Every time on right side we will do increases. Then we do increase, we don't count this stitch, we go till the double stitch. 1, 2, we came to the double stitch, we knit them both together, and now we need to knit 4 more stitches. We do 1, 2, 3, and last one we do the same way from the previous round, creating a double stitch. Create double stitch, our short rows, turn work, and go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another double stitch. 1, 2, 3. See, we're creating these short rows, and they look very nice on both sides. I hope that you see it well. And then just purling all the way back, twisting our increases here this way. You see, I'm doing three very thin yarns together, then it's a little bit right. We came to the double stitch, we just purl it together, 2 together, double stitch. After this, by our chart, we need to purl 3 more because we are on a sleeve now. Then 1, 2, and third we do the same way. Come back. After this we need to have 3 stitches here before our increase, then we are doing everything right. A part of the line I left on the back, it needs to be on the front. You turn your work, continue here, and make sure that your knit stitches you're doing right, because when we work plain knitting, our stitches will be turned this way, then please don't twist them. Here we came, increase, and we now, as we've done on the back part, both of our short rows, we go all the way till our second marker. We do our double stitch. We're supposed to have, if you count without this counting with no counting increases, we need to have 7 stitches here. 2, 4, 6, 7. then it's all right. That's how our little corner will look. Can you see? Our short rows, we just creating some little corner here, and then we will create some corners on the other side. But now we will go to the we've done this part here. We are going now to this point. We will increase here, make 3, go back to 3, make 3, go back to 4, and then go all the way down, and we'll do the front part. And that's how you will continue working through this chart till the end of all these rounds. And let me just do with you this initial part. I know this is the most confusing part, but when you understand this, you will never have any problems with this. And I came here now to my raglan line number 2, which will be a right back the raglan line. Oh God, my raglan line. I do my increases. I purl my raglan. I do another yarn over, and here I came to the sleeve. On sleeve we do 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3rd double. Turn your work on in purls now. 1, 2, coming back to the back part, yarn overs, and then now on the back part we need to do our first group of 3. Don't forget the last one is a short row. Turn your work and create this second angle, you see. Increase, go till the double stitch, knit both together, another 3, 1, 2, double stitch, oh, these 3 thin stitches is just making me mad. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Turn work. Go all the way back till another double stitch. Here we come to double stitch, purl it, and then 4 more. 1, 2, 3. And at this point we finish with our back side turning points, and we will now continue all the way working back side, sleeves, and doing our short rows on the front side. Here we come, always making increases on the raglan lines. 1, 2, 3, and another 1, 2, double point here, and we came to the end of the sleeve. We done our 2 points here, 1, 2, 3, increase, increase, and then we do 1. Then 1 will be double immediately, right? At the moment we are passing on this side, on this sequence, then it will be 1, 1, then 2, 2, 2, and 3. Then we did our first double. Don't lose stitches, because here you will have immediately your yarn over. Purl it, and now go all the way back, purl in stitches. Just wanted to show you that our increases we've done before on the preparing round, and that's how we will have the same quantity of stitches on sleeves, and all work will be symmetrical. Here we have another raglan line, just walking all the way the same way, raglan lines not changing. You will always do your yarn overs on one round and twist them on another one. Let me just come to the next turning point and show you how our work will look like. Here we have double point here, and we continue. This is the back part, and as we finish our double points on the back part, we continue working in purls all the way. Here we came to the beginning of the round, and then here we have a sleeve, and our knitting is growing. Here we came to the double stitch, continue, and here we came to this point, where we previously made a first yarn overs, and then we will have the same quantity of stitches. Now we will twist yarn over, and we will knit and knit another one, and then purl, yarn over, twisting, and here we have one stitch. And now I'll show you our where is my previous one? And here we will have our first. I can't show you now. Here we came here, and this was our first round, and now we will go all the way here, another first, and then here back another 2 stitches, and work like this. Right, we finished with this back ones, and now we will work all the way through the back, creating this little round in the front part. And this how our work looks like. We have couple of this kind of triangles on this side and other side, and then this will create, let me show on these little needles. I can show you properly, I will show you later. Let me do a couple of more, and when I finish, when we will join our working circle, I will pass on a bigger cable and show you how will look and what we've done with all these short rows, and how lovely and beautiful our round neckline will look like. Right, I need a little bit more, I couldn't stop. I passed on a larger needles. Here's a 60 centimeters cable for me, and I wanted to show you how work looks like. If you align this here, this is how our neckline look like. Then when you come to the point when you say I have 7 stitches here, you just make one round, join in, work in a circle, you do the 7 stitches and go. Then another thing you need to remember, on this point here you will do like kind of wrong side, then here you will twist your yarn overs, and then from here you will start your wrong side again, and here you will twist with your yarn overs, and in the last row you will just pass this one without any changes, and then you will come to your beginning here, beginning of the round, and from here you will start working rounds, just considering your raglan lines. Every second row you will do your increases, and that's how you do your neckline, and this is how it looks in the front, very nice and round, and in back it's a little curve as well. That's because we had here just 2 turning points in each side, and that's how neckline is. Don't you think it's beautiful? Don't you think that all this work worth it? I think it was. And then now you just continue working down till your desirable size, and I will see how many stitches I will do, and I will be back and show you what we're doing. Here I will probably go between 27 and 30 centimeters on this raglan, but here I am on this point now, then I'll tell you later about what's going on. See you there.